everything. I'm going to jinx myself here. I have everything working. The game's working, the controller's working, no downloads. Seems like everything's running smoothly, so let us continue playing Harry Potter today and seeing what happens. I think we get to explore the school today, right? So I'm a little excited to see what happens when we get to actually open up the world and roam around the halls and do all those things, right? So,
I suppose
incoming cutscene. Probably. No, we're just going to have to meet people. Alright, let's meet all the people. I'm guessing these are going to be my housemates, my friends.
Can I help you? Oh, you're the new fifth.
Welcome in, Swaddle. Good morning, good morning.
Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go.
Dragon Ghost is here already, too. Welcome in, everyone.
Right.
Yes, we're exploring Hogwarts today. It's very exciting to be chased by dragons, yes. Very exciting.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press.
You've been up for a while? I actually got to sleep in a little bit today. It's the benefits of vacation, right? Get to sleep in a little bit.
What book were you reading?
Alright, let's find out. What was he reading? A spell book.
Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found.
Ooh, ominous. Not every spell can be found in our assigned textbooks. What do you mean?
Saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts.
The forbidden spells, of course.
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time.
So, Sebastian Sallow the Slytherin. A little bit of alliteration there. I kind of like it. So that's roommate number 1. Let's go meet our other friends. I wonder, does every house have friends? Or, like, do these guys just get sorted into whatever house you get sorted into? So if I replay through as a Gryffindor, do I meet Imelda and the other guy? Or are there unique friends for every single house? Because that would be pretty interesting if they did that. Slept in a little because I was up late last night, but woke up at 8. That's not bad. It's not even 8 here yet. It's still 7:30-ish.
Told you.
I did not pick. I was sorted into Slytherin.
I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way.
Imelda.
If I wasn't with you and Fig, I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Ooh, maybe she'll give us a broom.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could.
I've never seen Harry Potter, so I don't know much about it. So the whole shtick is when you
Are you a keen wizard, Chess?
when you get arrive at the school, they put a hat on your head and it tells you what dorm you best fit into based on your personality and who you are. So they got a magic hat that tells you where you belong. I'll have to head out to drop off the Valentine's box. Definitely understood. Loud T-Rex is here. Welcome in. Good morning.
There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Alright, so we met Imelda. One more friend. Who's our last friend to meet? We've got... I am playing Hogwarts Legacy. Very excited to be playing it. It's pretty good so far, actually. Really surprised.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Ominous Gaunt.
Well, you said
He's definitely a little ominous. I'm guessing he's going to be some sort of traitor, backstabber, something like that, because he's kind of got something ominous going on right here. Troll King's here. Welcome in, welcome in.
Without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine.
Is he blind?
It's
Is that what's going on with his eyes? Or
know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
jumping on the A train?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Maybe I'm just judging him because I'm blind and that makes me a bad person.
Outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Morning, Troll King.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
So are these guys first years or are they fifth years like me? Do they,
Of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something
do they seat you with your own
He was obsessed
kind, your own, what do you call it, your grade, your status? Is it random? I'm guessing these are fifth years like me. It's good to meet you, Ominous, but I still don't trust you, but I'm pretty sure that makes me a jerk. So...
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Alright, I gotta go meet the Weasleys now.
I was a late bloomer.
Up the stairs? Up the stairs. Okay. Man, if you have to climb that staircase multiple times a day, you're gonna get your steps in being a
I
Slytherin.
trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
So the question is, do I actually have to, like, sit in on classes? Is this like Pokemon where the tutorial's gonna be the classes? Do I actually learn things? Do I get a grade? Does it matter?
Situation. Joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Collect my OWLs, my owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the...
I probably enjoy this game since I enjoyed the Lego Harry Potter. I'm not terribly far into it yet, but the combat looks interesting and is pretty fun. And the open world has got to be like the whole thing, right? So once the world opens up a little bit, we'll be able to see what we think of it. But we're still in the tutorial, so it's a little too early to make a judgment call yet. You better not let Gryffindor win the cup.
What is it?
It is a wizard's
Well,
field.
Dumbledore, the cheating headmaster, is not the headmaster yet, so I don't think it's rigged yet.
Of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Alright, so that's our book of achievements or so. Did I choose a house already? Yes, I was sorted into Slytherin. And not just by the game, the official Harry Potter Pottermore quiz also sorted me into Slytherin. So apparently I'm just a Slytherin through and through. There's a house chest. Okay. A candle to light.
I would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Ooh, look at the snake sconce. That's pretty cool. Gert's here. Good morning, Gert. Good morning, good morning.
Give you opportunities to practice.
Imagine this is the storyline of you being the start of Voldemort, like you being evil and that trickles down to him. I do know you get a choice. You can be a light wizard or a dark wizard, so that is some of the choices you can make in the game. I don't know what that affects, but I do know that is part of the game.
See what details the field guide can provide.
I am early. I'm on vacation, so I get to stream when I usually stream, which is early in the morning. Alright, we collected a page on the Loch Ness Monster. Are you a good witch or a sandwich? I don't know why that's considered bullying. Let's, Hufflepuff is underrated. I apparently upset some people talking about Hufflepuff because, I said that they were the crybabies, and apparently that is absolutely wrong. How long do I plan on being live? An hour or two, or until Emmy wakes up, whichever comes first. You know, it's Valentine's Day, so I want to make sure I spend Valentine's Day with her, but she's still asleep, so I figured I could sneak on and do a little bit of streaming. Alright, so we got 1% of the challenge is done by finding the statue. Wow, there's a lot to do here. Good morning, Dexter. How's it going? Alright, so there's a lot of collectibles and a lot to find in the world. That's always good when the open world actually has something going on, right? Alright, Dragon. Well, take it easy. You know, I understand you gotta go run the box out and do some stuff. This will eventually be put back up on YouTube as well, so if you miss part of it, you can always watch it later. It's all good. I will be here. Someday I'll do a 24-hour stream. Today is not that day. I may still be here when you come back.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames.
Blue flames.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, so those are the fast travel points. 2 main areas, the left side of the map where we all live, and we can select the grand staircase. Wow, there's a lot of fast travel points. The right side is the academic points of interest, astronomy tower, libraries, greenhouses. I mean, Gryffindor was the hero, Slytherin was the bad guys, Ravenclaw was whatever, but Hufflepuff was just forgotten. I know that was how it was in the book, but I also know that, you know, Slytherin wasn't supposed to just be bad guys. So I think they're trying to expand on that a little bit since this takes place before Harry Potter. I think they're trying to expand on there's a little bit more to them than what was just put in the Harry Potter books, you know?
In the castle, quickly from Central Hall.
Wow, this looks awesome actually.
Here, it's the heart of the hive. Our king's
Look at how much, like, the lighting detail.
That should be all for now.
It's actually impressive to walk around and look at. I am early today, Gert. This is actually, I used to stream at 5 a.m. my time. I used to be an early morning streamer. I'd stream from 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 a.m. before work, but then they started making me work at 5 a.m. and I had to leave the house at 3 a.m. So I lost my early morning stream time, but I used to be a very early morning streamer. What is Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies.
Hogsmeade has supplies.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butter.
What have I done with religion today? I put together a post for St. Valentine's. Since today is, you know, St. Valentine's Day, I figured it only fitting that we do a little bit of teaching about St. Valentine, the real St. Valentine, and what all he did, the legends associated with him, his martyrdom, his feast, and all that. That was my main project for today. The rest of the day will most likely just be prayers. Maybe a feast for St. Valentine's Day.
We are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students.
Not a lot of people know that. It is one of those things where, like, I think most people know that there was a St. Valentine. That's why it's called Valentine's Day, because there was a St. Valentine's Day, but I think that's about the end of the knowledge on it, right? They don't know the legends or who he was or those sort of things. Let's use the Aquameti spell.
Additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your...
And you can still see St. Valentine's, one of his relics. They have his skull still, so they have his skull with like a rose flower crown on display at one of the basilicas in Rome. Like, you can still see the remains of St. Valentine to this day.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Have I any secret loves? Nope, I have but 2 loves in my life. The love of God and the love of my wife. No secrets there.
Your ears must have been burned.
I like to keep it simple.
You seem to have divided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics.
So I heard once I actually get into the game
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit.
that I can shoot spells at
Aptitude for magic.
the students and they'll fight back.
Just glad we both played in one piece.
You don't love us. Wow, Hoop, just wow.
And you chose to fly in the back.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't say
I am very fond of my chat.
Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class.
Can I share a story about secret love? Of course, of course.
To explain the details of the field guide's map.
Please do.
Of course.
Thank you.
Alright, can I zap some other students already?
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've...
This is one of my common complaints about modern games, and this game is definitely doing it too, where it's like, you're excited to play the game, and it just makes you sit through hours and hours of cutscenes. So let me walk around and zap some students already. No, they don't react? I'm shooting magic and no one's gonna react to this? Behold!
Lumos.
My lights. No? Nothing? Alright, well, a little disappointed, but okay. I guess we'll continue on.
It's good to see you, Professor.
In the past, I had an eye on a teacher and I wanted to give them a Valentine's letter, but I never gave it to them.
In studies.
That might have been the smart move. I know the student-teacher crushes usually are very one-sided, as they should be. I'm sure that teachers, while they appreciate being loved, definitely don't want to be put in a awkward situation.
Questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly
Do you love your neighbors as yourself? That is one of my great struggles in life. That is one thing that I
And the student.
have to reorient myself on every day as I, read the news and read about the things that people do every day. It just
Require a bit more.
makes me really frustrated with humanity, but I have to remind myself that
And she may
they too are God's creation and worthy of love, and it's very hard sometimes to do that, but that is what we're called to do, so it is a cross to pick up and bear.
capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit.
Love for God is different than love for the saints? Very much, yes.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not so
See guy BD yo, that was from the baby. He says hi. Is that
field guide's map. Unfold it and have a
is that his first word? Was guy his first word? Because he typed out a full word there. I don't know if that counts as first word or not, but Saint Gemma is your sister. Definitely the saints are like our brothers and sisters compared to God, who is our father. Some quests are locked by spells or level requirements. Okay. So we've got 2 quests. We've got Charms class, and we've got Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Alright, I guess we'll go to the Defense Against the Dark Arts.
to help you find your way.
I think autocorrect got that for him.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies.
Ooh, I do get to get my own wand today. Yes, let us
You'll enjoy Mr.
do
Hogsmeade.
that.
He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now,
Do I like Harry Potter? I read Harry Potter when I was a kid, and I got bored with it at like book number 4. So I haven't really kept up with any of the Harry Potter stuff, but this game looked really exciting, so I had to give it a chance, and I'm very happy I'm giving it a chance so far because it is really fun. Ooh. Let's go outside. Charmed compass will lead the way. Okay, that's pretty cool. And we can light our...
To see you, my young friend.
Oh, it talked to me. Okay. There's our fast travel. Harry Potter also teaches how important love is and all the different types of love. I have no idea. I have no idea. Alright, we've got some sort of juggling ghost? Some sort of Mad Hatter? Like his clothes. Some people have really massive hopes for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I simply want the game to eventually link back to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and finally clear the defeat Ganon task. It's a massive OCD issue when you have done 100% to have one task remaining uncompleted. I am on the opposite end of the spectrum. I have no hopes for Tears of the Kingdom, so I hope that I am pleasantly surprised by it, because I'm not hopeful that it's going to be anything different than the last game. Alright, so we got big open world still. We can explore. What are these? Okay, we got some sort of evil eyes watching us. Alright, our first class. Saint, speaking of stories, I heard that someone was visiting their friend and the person wasn't really religious. Now that person started eating their food, and then the family's mom says, I'm like, no, you can't eat that yet. We haven't prayed yet. As punishment, you'll be eating after us. And then when others are done eating, the mom said, you aren't going to eat because you stole from God. That definitely doesn't sound right. I understand wanting to pray before you eat, but that doesn't sound right.
Asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
Levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what
Okay.
we've learned.
This is kind of a cool way to learn some new spells, is actually going to class and some nice little cutscenes and lore. Steady your wand and learn the spell. Okay. So now we know Levioso. And I can float feathers. Very impressive. When the person's mom was picking him up, mom said that she didn't eat because she didn't like the food. That sounds like something someone would say. Very Karen-esque explanation. Alright. Let us fight the wooden dummy.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Okay, so basic cast with R2.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Break through yellow shields with Levioso.
as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate. Now, the basic well done.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Very good.
Cool little combo.
The best way to practice is by dueling.
Ooh, we get to fight someone?
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want
Oh, it's Sebastian.
using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alright, so we get to fight our newfound best friend.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Stupid Protego. Complicates things.
Okay, my thing is locked on to the wrong person. So let's see if we can fix. There's something wrong with like my auto aim going on here. It's because it's pointing at some random person instead of who I want to fight.
I don't
I know. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do put your
Okay, I'm getting the hang of this. Oh, I threw him off the thing.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I like Sebastian.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Yay, we win the cup.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards...
So when do we get to fight some dark wizards? And is this before the whole Voldemort thing, or he who shall not be named?
Understood, Professor.
Or does he exist now as well?
Practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Alright, so we get some additional classes at some point.
That's enough spectacle for one day.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
That's probably a good point.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice?
Harry Potter, but Saint Waffles instead of Harry Potter. He was a student when Dumbledore was headmaster, was
Then
he?
again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned...
Oh boy, we get Fight Club. Wizard Fight Club.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Do we have to take our shirts off?
Right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining...
That actually seems to be the truth, because as Emmy was saying, that's all Harry Potter and the gang did was break the rules, right? So
Thank you, Sebastian.
that is the way to enhance your experiences, to break all the rules.
Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck.
But everyone wears a horse mask. I have one of those laying around somewhere.
Entrance. If you're interested.
Near the clock tower entrance. Okay.
Till next time.
Secret Fight Club, certainly. Says there's a treasure chest here.
Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, we leveled up a little bit.
Revelio.
So, is the treasure chest above me? Below me? Oh, let's activate the flame.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Is your flame going to light? No? Okay. So maybe the treasure chest is over here? What is that? That looks important. No? I want to get that treasure right there, so let's see if we can find it really quick. Certainly there's secrets and hidden things in the world, right? Oh, maybe so it's a level 2 lock, so maybe it is up above me. Maybe I can't get up there yet? Alright, treasure chest, you win this round, but I will be back for you when I have a level 2 lock. Legend of the Hidden Temple. Lots of hidden things, hopefully. That makes a open world game interesting when there's secrets and things to find and collect and do all that. So hopefully there's plenty. Says there's another teleporter up here. There we go. Activate that. And now we're gonna try charm class? Ghosts? Okay. Lots of ghosts here, apparently. We're just gonna climb 1,000 stairs.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him that he's...
Alright, here we go. Charms class.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
You would think wizards would have more comfortable seats than just a wooden bench.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But
Okay, this guy's fun. I like him. I like his cloak.
and rigor requisite of such a
I'm
charm.
guessing he's a Slytherin too.
Everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Why is everyone in this class so bad? I'm new, I have an excuse.
Of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on
But
opposite sides.
what's everyone else's excuse?
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright, so we're gonna rip things out of people's hands. This is what Harry Potter did a lot, right? This was his whole thing, was just stealing people's wands. They were too busy snogging all summer.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well,
I did it
you have
once.
the
How is that
basis now for
practice?
this exceptionally lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh
These
air.
teachers are mad.
After me.
Apparently I am a master. Cast a spell once, no big deal. I've got it, don't worry. Send me against the end boss now, I guess.
Fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our
The
proud
Forbidden
summoning
Forest?
charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay. What do we got here?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think this like gobstone. Very good. Stay focused.
Okay.
Excellent control there.
50 points.
Splendid.
Oh, stop. Yeah. No. We did it.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Are they actually keeping the points for Slytherin? Like, are they keeping track of these things?
Blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Alright, so we gotta... Alright, so you going first? Oh, she's good. Alright, let's try and knock her ball out, I guess. Right? That's the proper way to play this. Well, that wasn't strong enough.
There we go.
Nothing to it.
Let us see this.
Alright.
A perfect score.
Stomped her. Look at that. So much for being the star pupil. Move over. I'm the best now.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
This is really cool. This is a really fun little mini game. Like, a lot of mini games and games are often annoying, but this one's pretty cool so far. Alright, so... Shoot. Okay. I thought I would lose momentum by hitting that block, but it didn't seem to happen that way, so... It's like reverse bocce ball.
That is how it's done.
Alright, so we need to knock her ball out to stand a chance here. Yeah!
Oh, that was an execution.
That is how you win. Alright, so she's got 60 points, so I could go for the tie, but there's really no point in... I just need to hit the orange to win, so...
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
No! I didn't realize that was on the orange! I threw it. I threw the entire game by trying to play it safe. I've been cheated.
Good, both of you. Well done.
I guess that's why you never try and play it safe. I should have just been a jerk and knocked her balls right out of the court.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Alright, do I get to go buy my wand now?
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
I'm gonna try and levitate her out of frustration and anger.
It gets easier, I promise.
We're gonna be a poor sport.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take.
This is how I started my Dark Wizard run, I guess.
I remember how
I was cheated at a game of bocce ball, so now I'm going to become an evil wizard and destroy Hogwarts.
Teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing.
I thought we were going to be a good wizard, but
I think
things have been different. It could have been different. You brought this upon yourself.
Until next time.
course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
Well,
Aw, you can't hit the other students at all.
Sebastian, you know it won't work on humans.
Harry the Sith.
To speak with me, Professor.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, and now
Good. Good. Let the hate flow through you.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Yes, I have learned a lot from this. I have learned evil.
Though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment
special
that I am
assignments.
preparing for you.
But yeah, he's got to be a Slytherin, right? You can see he's got like the snake pins on his robe, so I'm guessing he was a Slytherin. Alright, so our quests are done. Do we just get to explore now? Is it just side quests are available? So we've got the Fight Club and talk with Lenora and Fight Club. Crossed ones. Yeah. Let's go check out the duels.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I am. Who are you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Yeah, I'm the chosen one, so, you know, no big deal.
Fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Odin.
Okay. So that's just meeting a fellow student, nothing quest-wise, nothing important, just saying hello. I like that. That's a nice touch of realism to the world, though. Not everyone's going to give you a quest, and not everyone who wants to talk to you has something huge and important, right? So it's a nice little touch. I'll give it that. Alright, what are we doing over here? Ooh. Jungly rope bridge with a nice little plummet to our doom. Turn on our flashlight. Yes, always important. Must have the flashlight going. What is this? A level lock?
Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you praxia mole?
I love the little random interactions. Ooh, that looks highlighted. What is that?
Accio. Leviosa. Revelio.
Ah, okay. I forgot I needed to do that. Oh, I see a treasure chest? Really? I can just steal from the school? Like, obviously that chest is there for a reason. I just stole someone's scarf. That's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of flute music, so... That's really cool. So if these construction workers wake up my baby, I need all your guys' help to bury the body. Oh, so we can see the whole band playing. And some random guy dancing. Yes, let us hope that the construction workers do not wake up the baby.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Lucan's just over there, huh? What is this? Ah. Found a hidden page. Look at us go.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed
He sounds like Tiny Tim.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all.
Seems a little young to be the leader of a club.
The winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yes.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along.
Ooh, okay.
So,
Duels or single? Let's do it.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
I'm guessing my partner's going to be useless. Break through yellow shields, target lock on. Okay. Let's do it. Astoria Cricket. Boom! Do you see that? Deflecting those spells without even looking at her. Oh, that was a lot of fun. That's so cool. You see like the wizard stuff incoming. You're just like, wow! Block it from over here, deflect it over there.
Keep this up, and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have some.
That was an absolute blast.
Congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought.
What's your guys' type of favorite scenes for anime if you got some? I have a big bad list of favorite scenes from anime, and 90% of them are from My Hero Academia because that is my favorite anime of all time. But I absolutely love a good fight scene. Now, that's what anime should be, is the good fight scenes. Tournament fight scenes are usually pretty awesome. But my favorites are either I Am Still a Million in My Hero Academia, the first Nomu versus All Might fight from Season 1 in My Hero Academia, and Red Riot Rising, and Red Riot with Fat Gum fighting the Spear and Shield. Those are just absolutely invigorating scenes. They never get tired. I've probably added 10,000 views to those scenes just by myself. I absolutely love those so much. I love an SAO when the main characters confess to each other. I do like slice of life anime too. Not saying Sword Art Online is a slice of life, but I do enjoy those tender and loving moments in there as well. So that is a good one too. But I even got on sale the other day. I got myself a Mirio action figure, as well as They were on sale, so I couldn't help myself. I had to get Izuku. So I'm a little bit of a fanboy. Let's see. We were looking for... This person's got some sort of random quest for us, right? We've got to go... Ooh! Flying off the shelves. There's wand handles for that. We need to talk to Lenora. You have something for me.
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Is there any Deku ones where he has his vigilante look? Not yet, but the vigilante arc is still fairly new, so I'm guessing that's coming. I'm guessing they're going to be producing that once this new season's over.
If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Alright, well, I will take a look then.
At the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Alright, Lenora, what are we trying to figure out? Discover the painting's secret.
Solve the mystery.
Lumos.
There we go.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Alright, so what are we looking for here? We're looking for a statue underneath a stairwell. I'm guessing that's going to be right here. This one.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Oh, we'll collect the page. I still find it surprising that some people cry because of an anime death. When you're invested in it, you know? There's something with this butterfly, right? How much progress have I made? I did 2 classes and I fought in a duel. Ah. Oh, duh. The quest is called, like, Moth to Flame. Of course I need to use this spell. That makes sense. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining. Alright, so we have this. Now what do we do? Ah, there we go.
There was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I did. I got to sit in on 2 classes. I got to do Defense Against the Dark Arts, and I got to do Charms class. And I learned Levioso and Accio?
You did? How?
By being better than you.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it.
Yeah, but you're not me.
Riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured
So much for Gryffindor being the best house. Had to rely on a Slytherin to figure it out. Oh, so we got new clothing we can wear. Nice, I wish I would have seen that. Definitely still can. Like I said, I will put it up for everyone to see, so eventually you will see... Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Alright, we got one more side quest. Something about a wand over here. So let's go do that. Let's see what we got here. Crescenda Bloom.
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking.
Wish I had a fountain.
By the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I
so that's
in the library, they literally took flight.
That's such a wizard problem. Seems like a lot of work just to carry books.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me?
Fair enough, fair enough.
Collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time.
The boss thought the box looked really cool and found a spot to put it. That's wonderful.
Told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents.
Oh no.
You could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Okay, why
I
not?
suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Alright, we're gonna go book hunting, I guess. Is this the library? Maybe? Okay.
I have to use Accio to get to those books.
So I need to grab the flying books.
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
It's 2. Level up. Teal Chinese fireball scarf. That sounds pretty cool. Librarian just casually watching me snatch books out of the air. Not gonna say anything. That's not library behavior, or you shouldn't do that.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Ooh, let's read her diary, since we're gonna be evil wizards. Today was a good day. That is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace. He thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. A broth smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. That is a very, very boring diary. The librarian is probably used to students using that to grab books. Fire ferret scarf. I don't have a fire ferret scarf, but I do have the Fire Ferret Industries from Legend of Korra. So, almost the same. Almost the same. So let's look at some of these clothing things I've unlocked. Do they do anything special, or... See, I've got the book. I've got her diary. Let's go gear. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I've got silver-rimmed glasses. Okay. I've unlocked black leather gloves that do nothing for me, but are sinister, so let's wear those. Headwear. A flat cap. Very much needed. I dig it. Neckwear. So we've got our natural beige scarf. We've got our Forest Tartan scarf that improves our offense. I guess you could call it a very offensive scarf. And we've got the teal Chinese fireball scarf. Ooh, fancy. It's hideous, but I mean, it gives me spells and abilities, so I guess I have to use it, right? Wear our robe. Outfit. We still got... I can run around in my pajamas. Very, very nice. Okay. Excellent. So we got some gear. So I guess we're going to be collecting gear all game as well. Man, that scarf is hideous, though. It, like, totally ruins my outfit. But what is an RPG if you don't look like an absolute clown for the stats, right? Alright, where are the rest of these flying books at? Be the pajamas villain. That might be a great idea. When I go to duel some people, maybe I should just wear my pajamas and absolutely humiliate them because they lost to the scarf-wearing pajama dark wizard. Voldemort never stood a chance. Alright, we need more flying books. I second pajama villain. Any books flying around over here? Anyone up to no good? Anything? No? Alright, let's check back upstairs, I guess. It's my first day and I'm screaming in the library, running around in my pajamas. I'm gonna make such a good impression. Alright, we need one more book. One more book. You would think finding a flying book wouldn't be this hard, but I guess here we are.
Lumos.
Oh, another one of those blank paintings? Oh, another treasure chest. With $59 in it. Again, I can't imagine that the school just puts random gifts and money in chests for any student to walk by and obtain. I have to feel like those aren't meant for me. Oh, there it is. Where'd it go? Got it.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Okay, we can take it back to Cressida, but I saw there's something over here.
Lumos.
Which is you. Maybe it's meant for something else. I'll laugh if you get kicked out of the library and banned. We gotta return the moth really quick. Alright, let's get out of the library before we get in trouble.
Lumos. Accio.
Like, the librarian's right there. Do you not have a problem with this? I'm burning your ancient books. I'm shooting your pottery. That's a missed opportunity to get sent to the headmaster's office for destruction of pottery. Ironically, destruction of pottery is the same thing that Voldemort tried to get in trouble for.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon.
Glad you learned your
To
lesson.
work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone.
So, I could have blackmailed her with her diary information for a reward, or got nothing for not doing it. I guess I'm not as evil as I thought. I didn't blackmail her. Alright, I guess we're doing the next quests. Since we've done all of the side quests, time to go to the Transfiguration classroom. Hopefully this means I can change my clothing options, because this scarf is horrible. What? I have to solve a riddle to walk through a door? It would be cool if you get in trouble for breaking stuff. Okay, so we've got clothing, And that thing is something equals 17. But what? Some sort of math problem, or... And 11 and the boar's head thing and something else make 21. Okay. But I can't click any of these. Maybe I need a different spell. Oh, maybe this? Okay, so... This does something, but what?
Revelio.
The easiest way to do this is just flip it, try and unlock it. We're puzzle solving. And none of it's working. Interesting. Well, it's good that you can't just brute force through the puzzle. Maybe there's something else I'm missing? Like, it seems pretty obvious, but... You need to put the thing in to unlock the math, but... It's possible I'm not supposed to do it yet. That is definitely a possibility. Part of a quest? It might be. I thought I needed to go back there, but I just need to go through these doors, so maybe something to come back to, something interesting to see. I like that. I like that not everything can be solved right away, right? I need to get more spells, learn more things. There is a cat. Hello, cat. I half expected the cat to turn into a person. So I'm glad that didn't happen. Because while I don't know all about Hogwarts, I'm pretty sure one of the teachers did turn into a cat. And I'm pretty sure a student petting a cat that's actually a teacher is probably against the rules.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Petting teachers is strictly forbidden.
I trust your first classes went well.
I've seen a clip on TikTok about be careful with what door you go into the basement. Interesting.
Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing.
I'm going to continue to lie to you. I am a Slytherin.
Trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must
Slytherin at heart.
build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily.
Ooh, our extra credit.
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier.
Yes.
We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Excellent.
Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but...
That's right. Not only did I smoke that guy in a duel, I smoked him with a second-hand wand.
I'm eager to get...
Let's go. Let's go shopping.
Well, I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
How about Natty? Let's bring Sebastian. I like Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather
Rookwood?
unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow.
Theophilus Harlow.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment,
Okay.
your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time.
Wouldn't it be creepy with people turning into animals, like they could spy on you without thinking twice about it? I mean, someone once wrote a post about that on Reddit about, you know, there's a lot that probably goes on in the Harry Potter world that isn't written about in the book. Like, with the ability to turn into anyone, with the polyjuice potions, with the ability to be invisible, with the ability to be animals, like, there's probably a lot of really creepy and terrible things that happen at Hogwarts that no one talks about. Alright, speak to Professor Ronan for your first assignment. Assignments are type of quests given to your professors. When they complete, you get new spells. Okay. Let's try and get a new spell then, I guess. But I imagine, I mean, you're sticking 13 to 17-year-olds all in one area. Like, I have to imagine that a lot of creepy and awful things happen at Hogwarts that they don't talk about.
Spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things
Reparo.
right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of
People, especially students, would abuse the ability to turn invisible. No doubt. Or that the map that tells you where everyone's at so you can stalk people. Like, so many awful things.
I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I will do the
Start
tasks.
on the task right away, Professor.
Collect the flying pages. Okay.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying pages. Accio!
Where'd you go? Got it. That's one down.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student could help me with my sad predicament. Alright, what do you got?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
To their credit, I hate you already too.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst.
Good thing I haven't seen the movies because I feel like I'll be judging it hardcore.
And so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones?
Never heard of it.
Challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Yeah, she deserves to be hated, I think.
Worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet.
You're a wizard.
I need someone, perhaps a selfless and
All you have to do is point them down. Does you not know the spell?
I'll see what I can do.
There's probably a reason why she isn't liked. Between her voice and her attitude, I would say yes.
I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
She's a Hufflepuff, that could be why. Take that, Hufflepuff. Alright.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I completed the assignment.
We got the papers. Now teach me the spell.
Clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes.
Alright, what are we gonna fix?
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Alright.
Repair it.
Can mend broken things. Okay.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, we found one of the
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
gobstone.
I hardly see what
And
was-
owls. Come here, owl. I don't know much about each class, but I do know Hufflepuffs can be annoying, obnoxious, and Slytherins are rude and bullies. See, that's what I thought, but you know, like, why am I a Slytherin then? I'm the farthest thing from rude and a bully. Why am I stuck in House Slytherin? What have I ever done to be a Slytherin? I feel like that's wrong. Alright, we got one of the gobstoppers, we got a new spell. At least you aren't a Hufflepuff. Prince. Alright, so let's do the quest for us to go to Sebastian and go buy our stuff. I'm a Ravenclaw. Slytherins aren't bullies, only Malfoy was. They're meant to be smart and cunning. Emmy's coming here to educate us all, since we're lost. I could see you as a Gryffindor. See, the only reason I'm not in Gryffindor is because I never asked to be put in Gryffindor, because that's like one of the rules, right? You have to ask to be put into Gryffindor to prove your loyalty, and I never asked to be put in Gryffindor, because... Okay, this is probably going to be bad reasoning, but you know, as a kid, I didn't want to be put in Gryffindor, because that's where Harry Potter was, right? That was like the, oh, he's so special and talented, so I want to be different than everyone else, so I'm not going to be put in Gryffindor. I guess that also puts me in Slytherin. Because the only difference between a Slytherin and a Gryffindor is the asking to be put into Gryffindor, isn't it?
I'm told you're in dire need of supplies. I'm going to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them.
That's right, Sebastian Sallow.
Foray into the village.
It is my first one.
I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Prove your loyalty to Slytherin, be evil, do crimes.
Guides them. Hogsmeade's a charming little place.
Isn't the reason Malfoy was a bully is because his dad was a teacher or something? I'm pretty sure he was just born that way. He was in league with Voldemort and didn't have the healthiest upbringing. Okay, since we're going to talk about plot holes, we're talking about plot holes in Harry Potter. The biggest plot hole is why did Voldemort try to take out Harry Potter with magic? Like, I know he's a wizard, but he literally found him as a baby. Babies are fragile. I don't think you need to cast the death spell on a baby to take out the baby. Like, I know you're a wizard. I know you want to use magic, but there's a lot of things that he could have done to a baby that don't involve magic that would have probably been just as effective. I'm asking questions that are in the book. You're telling me that in the book they explain why Voldemort didn't carry a Glock? Because I feel like that would have solved like half of his problems.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you. I'm still surprised.
I only seen clips on TikTok, so I didn't know that. I do remember the only thing being related to Malfoy's dad was the Dobby meme.
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
People who talk about genres and pop culture they know nothing about drive me nuts. You married one, love. I'm sorry.
As is often the case.
I'm sorry.
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
I have general knowledge of a lot of things, but I don't have specific knowledge about many things.
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions.
Ooh, do we get to go through the forest?
In the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
I agree with you. You should be allowed in the restricted
This is
section.
an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Well, that seems awful. Let's do it. Let's collect some flies to boil and drink, because what else would a wizard do? Let's go boil some fairies, I guess. There is a lot of evil in the world of Harry Potter, isn't there?
Forbidden Forest, look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Dobby has a sock. Dobby is free. No, not you. My husband likes to form outrageous opinions on things knowing nothing about. It is my right as an American to form outrageous opinions about things that I don't know about.
Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
It'd be easy to be corrupted with all this power.
Just past those ruins up ahead.
Definitely. There's no Spider-Man in this universe either. No, with great power comes great responsibility.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface.
Also, we're wizards. Why are we walking to town? Where's our brooms or our magical teleporters? You would think if the village has all the things you need, that you would just be allowed to teleport out there. Why are we walking like muggles? You tell me wizards cast spells to not have to carry books, but they still walk?
I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
Wouldn't there be dangerous creatures on the school grounds? Yeah, the Forbidden Forest is full of dangerous creatures. That's why we're not allowed in there.
Dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't.
We got some moonstone. Yes, love? There's another cat. Speaking of cat, you can hear mine in the background mooing.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Banning all the words again.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and hairy and...
It's Valentine's Day, can we not?
Shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, and he's obviously had too much of it.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Alright, we made it to Hogsmeade, where I am going to be purchasing my items. But as promised, I was only playing for as long as until Emmy woke up, and now that Emmy is up, I'm going to go start Valentine's Day with her. So that will be it for the Valentine's Day stream. If I'm not careful, she might hit me with a pan. So, as always, let us finish with a prayer and get on with our day. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Thank you, Lord, for this blessed day, and thank you for the blessing of being to spend it with my friends. Thank you for all that you do for us, Lord. We will continue to pray today for those who are in Turkey, who are suffering from the earthquake, those who have missing family members, those who are hurt, those on the ongoing war in Ukraine and Russia. Lord, be with all of them and help them to get past these trying times. And we will do a special prayer since it is Valentine's Day. We will ask Saint Valentine for intercession today for all people who are experiencing love or any of those wonderful feelings of togetherness. Please help people to feel more love today. Be our intercessor today, Saint Valentine. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. It was a wonderful day. No offense, you sure it's too safe to approach Emmy after such candor, hopes, and prayers. I hope you all have a blessed day. I'll talk to you all later. Reminder that I'm going away tomorrow with Emmy to do stuff for Valentine's Day, so we probably won't stream tomorrow or Thursday, but, it's vacation, so who knows what's going to happen. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you all next time.